If you're looking for a channel that all they want to do is teach you how to carve wooden spoons and carve wooden bowls, this is not the channel for you. I do not carve wooden spoons. I do not carve wooden bowls. I'm not knocking it. It's just I don't spend my time on that. But what I do is I go into in-depth winter survival, hypothermia, fire building at its worst conditions, building a fire straight out of a bucket of water, stuff like that. Now, if you're looking for bushcraft knowledge that's in that department, then I guarantee you won't be disappointed with this channel. Because like I said, I go into in-depth how to take care of yourself in the bush at all times of the year. Not just in the summertime when it's all rosy and everything is warm and cuddly and cozy. Or you're on a hiking trail that's all mapped out for you with paint on the trees and all of that stuff. This channel is about raw woods. Being able to take care of yourself in raw woods or bush, whatever you want to call it. That's what this channel is about. So subscribe to the channel. Come on in, check us out, and see what we're all about. I do not think that you will be disappointed. Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from the rustic log cabin in Northern Maine. Today we're at Beaver Creek Deer Camp. Those of you that don't know what Beaver Creek Deer Camp is, this is a brand new camp that I built last summer. Nothing fancy. I'm a mile from where I can park the pickup. I drive in as far as I can with the pickup, and then I drive from there on a six-wheeler, four-wheeler, snowmobile, whatever it takes. Have a cup of coffee. This is leftover from yesterday. I have a 2-burner Coleman stove in here, you know, so I can make fast work of mealtime. Well, sometimes it doesn't always go that way. If you remember last winter video, the antique Coleman stoves that my nephews were so impressed with that I was even still using. Well, I had 2 of them. I had one out here that I used all last November for, you know, cooking breakfast and stuff like that before deer hunting. And then this is my first trip in here this summer. So last night when it got time to be supper time, I dragged out that 2-burner Coleman stove and I attempted to fire it up. Well, it didn't work. For whatever reason, I got a feeling it's because of the fuel. You know, the gasoline's not what it used to be when them things were around. But anyways, the stove didn't work. Make a long story short of that. So, if you watch any of my videos at all, it's always fire, fire, fire. Especially when I first started this channel, I did a lot of videos on fire building and all that. So check out the archives if you want on fire. But fire is so important. You know, you can Google stuff all you want, but if you can't build a fire, then Googling how to build a fire isn't going to help you much. So anyways, because the stove didn't work, I had to rely on my bush skills of being able to build a fire. Came out here in the fire pit, and I'm setting at the fire pit right now. I'll bring you along. I'll point you down at the fire here once I get it going. Right now, this is a thermos of coffee left over from yesterday. It's lukewarm, but it's not what I really want. So I'm going to fire this fire up. I'm going to cook some bacon and eggs and pancakes. And I'm going to put on a fresh pot of coffee. And then I'm going to get my day started. But, so fire is more than just, you know, being, you know, it's going to be necessity this week. Which I don't mind. I mean, I love cooking over the fire. I don't mind that at all. But when you're on a working trip, and that's what this is, I'm cutting a trail from one end of the property to the other end to put in these hunt shacks.
taking time out to do a long-term fire for cooking, you know, that ties up an hour or so, which is all right. It just makes the trip that much more fun, that's all. Yeah. But what a night here last night. The moon was out. It was beautiful. I had the 2 windows open on the cabin. And when I got up this morning, it was actually chilly in there. You see, I got this shirt on for a couple of reasons. Not that it's cold now, but this morning when I actually first got up, it was chilly in the cabin, which was really quite nice. But the reason I got this on, and I'll show you here in a minute, I got some new bug spray. The ticks in here are really bad. I mean, like, really. You know, I say that because years ago, we didn't really have that many ticks. You could go out in the woods anywhere and not pick a tick up. It's not that way now. Northern Maine, where the rustic log cabin is, that's still free of ticks. I've never picked a tick up there. But here you pick up some ticks. So yesterday, I didn't wear any tick spray because I'm giving this, I'll get it here in a minute and show it to you. Actually, I'll do it right now. All right, so here it is. This supposedly keeps ticks off you. I say supposedly. Now, I've already tested it last year with my nephew out here. I didn't wear any tick spray that day, and I sprayed him down good. I went home that night with several ticks. He went home with none. So that was a pretty good test. And then the rest of the summer, I put it on. It repels 100. So what I did yesterday was I want to do another test side by side, just myself. So yesterday I didn't wear any tick spray when I came in here, and I didn't put any on at all. And last night I picked off probably at least a dozen ticks. At least a dozen ticks. So today I've got pants on, I got a shirt on, and I've sprayed myself down with this tick spray. So tonight I want to see how many ticks I got, you know, compared to yesterday. And if I don't have any ticks, that's what I'm looking for. If I've only got 3 or 4, then that's not bad either. But if I've got the same dozen ticks that I had yesterday with no spray, then that will tell you if this stuff is any good or not. I'll find out tonight, and I'll let you know. Probably in this video, because I'm going to be videotaping several things that I'm doing in here while I'm here. I can't get it all. I've got a lot of work to do. But I will bring you guys along for the highlights. And this is one of them this morning. We're going to build a campfire. So, I'll be right back. I got to get the fire going. I got to get a frying pan, some eggs and bacon, and some pancake mix. And we're going to have ourselves a country style breakfast. way too much fire under that pan. But it is what it is. Whoop. Coffee's starting to perk. That's a good thing. Nice. Frying pan's clean. Ready for tonight. At the end of this video, I'll put you in some links to more topics about the great state of Maine. There'll be 3 of them. I also have a round circle back there. I'm standing next to a bear. Click that bear if you'd like to subscribe to my channel. Looking forward to meeting you, and come along with me to the state of Maine.